Hi, boys and girls. Welcome back to another exciting science lesson where we're going to continue to learn about plants and animal relationships. And today's lesson is investigating the seeds and what they need. So it's investigating seed needs. So remember the last lesson we were learning about the Bengal Tiger Reserve, and we were looking at those maps and we were trying to figure out how did those maps change over time? And we learned that in 2015, there were a lot more plants than they were in 1995. We learned that the broadleaf forest habitat had all of these different types of trees, but we learned that there were no new chalta trees. They're not growing. So in this lesson, we're going to help to figure out why the chalta trees aren't growing. I think they have something to do with seeds. So let's do an investigation. So on this slide, you're going to click on this video and watch this video just to help you learn more about seeds and how they grow and what they need. So we've been investigating this question, how do new plants grow? So maybe this video will help us. So when you come to this slide, boys and girls, of course, you remember when you reach an orange slide, you have to stop and jot. So you're going to click on this. I'm going to put a box around this, but you will click here and you're going to answer these two questions as best you can, but use the information from the video to help you. So I'll read the questions. What have we discovered about how plants grow? And what do we think seeds need to be able to grow? So again, use the information from the last lesson and use the information from this lesson to help you try to answer these questions. So here is part of the investigation. We thought it would be helpful to put some pictures here because everyone knows that seeds need water to help them grow. So we put two samples of seeds in soil and we added water every day to one sample and no water to the other sample. Now I want you to think here, what will each of these seeds look like in a few days? So click here on the box and record your answer. And then when you're ready, let's go to the next slide. And these are the results. The same samples of the same seeds. But again, if you look at the top picture, they were watered every day. And at the bottom picture, no water. So of course you knew the seeds that get the water, they are going to sprout. So what did you observe? Do the results match your prediction? Yes or no is good enough to answer here. So of course you're going to stop and jot and tell us what you think. And now you come to this slide where we are going to stop and jot and put some of our ideas together. So based on what you observed, that means what you saw, what you studied, what's one thing that seeds need to sprout? So, what did you observe in the last slide that can help you answer this question? And why do you think one set of seeds did not sprout? So again, use the slide, the previous slide. That means the slide that's right there. Tell us what you think. Why didn't it grow? So here's the next thing that we think seeds need. Sunlight. So here are two samples of seeds. One sample of seed receives sunlight every day, and the other sample of seed, no sunlight at all. So let's use the same setup as last time, but this time instead of water, one set of seeds will get sunlight and the other set of seeds will be placed in the dark. So what do you think is going to come next? Exactly, a prediction. We're going to try to figure out which of these samples will grow. See, so what will each of these seeds look like in a few days? Click here to make your prediction. You can say, I think one will grow, and I think the no sunlight sample will not grow. So here's the next slide, and these are the results. So you guessed it, the sunlight I got it. The sample of seeds that got sunlight every day for 3 days straight, look, they sprouted. And then, oh, the samples that didn't receive sunlight, they didn't grow as much. So what do you observe? You observe that one sample grew larger than the other, right? And do the results match your prediction? I hope so. So just stop and jot and tell us what you think. What do your observations tell us about what seeds need in order to sprout? So click here to answer. So now you're putting all of your thoughts together. What do your observations, that mean what did you see and study, tell you about what seeds need? So use the previous slides. This slide, you can go back to this slide, you can go back to the video if you need to help you put these ideas together. So let's revisit this investigation question. How do new plants grow? So you're going to stop here and you're going to jot down some ideas. You're going to say things like, I think new plants grow because they need sunlight. I think new plants grow because they need blank. Whatever you think, just jot it down here because this information is going to be sent to the scientists who are studying the habitats in the Bengal Tiger Reserve, and we need to give them some information. So this is the one thing I want you to remember before we end this lesson, that only seeds that get enough sunlight and water, they sprout and grow into full-grown plants. Don't you think so, boys and girls? It's just like us. If we get enough food and water and vitamins, we will grow full and strong people, right? So it's just like plants. This is your takeaway from today's lesson. This is the one thing that you have to remember, no matter what. So I hope this lesson helped you, boys and girls, and I will see you next time. Bye.